Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships, free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Dirty Little Secrets Club. I'm Dayna Pereira.
And I'm Brimstone with a smile.
Brimstone with a smile. Is that your new last name? I never heard your last name before.
Yeah, Brimstone with a smile. Like the is the middle name.
Okay.
And the smile is the last name.
Oh, that's a good name.
It is a good name. It
Yeah.
used to be Brimstone with a frown, but I tried to turn it upside down.
Yeah. Well, you know who has a frown right now?
Who?
Mr. Spears, because he just filed for divorce. Did you hear that? Britney Spears is getting divorced.
Ugh, I seriously, I knew this guy was freaking after.
I don't know that he was after. I think that maybe he's had enough. It's been a lot of crap. She has a ironclad prenup. He's not getting like a gazillion
you
dollars
sure
out of
about
her.
that?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know.
talking all about it on TMZ and Us Weekly and all of those things. They're all talking about her ironclad prenup and that it's that, you know, like she took care of business before she got married. She wasn't stupid about it.
I don't know. She screwed herself the last time around.
Well, and that's probably why she took care of business this time around. But you
Maybe.
have to, I mean, seeing her on social media can be concerning at
Very
times.
concerning.
And
She's-
as a partner of her, I imagine that it might be difficult. And so what's being reported, I don't know because I'm not friends with them, but this is what I saw on social media, was that he thinks she was stepping out on him.
What?
Yeah, there was an accusation that I had read that she had stepped outside of the marriage. Whether or
Brittany?
not that's true, don't know, but that's why he's upset and has filed for divorce, is because that's the rumor that I read yesterday. Who knows what the rumor today is? You know, the news cycle refreshes every 15 seconds. So,
Well, it's true. Brittany was in my DMs. You know, I was trying to keep it a secret. I didn't want to have an issue.
ah, shit. Now we're
Um,
going to see Danielle on the news.
I know,
She's
she's
going to
not gonna
have
be
to
happy
beat some
about that.
ass. Maybe they
She's
can
not
have a
gonna be
dance
happy
off.
about that. Dance off. I do think Brittany would win that one. I'm sorry. But no, she happens to love Brittany. So I don't know,
I do
maybe I'd get
too.
away with that one. I'm
Yeah.
just kidding. I'm kidding. No,
Well,
you know,
it's a hall pass situation, right? Like I told my husband, if who did he say? Oh, Sofia Vergara, because her and Joe just got divorced. And
Yeah.
I was like, bro, if you get the chance with Sofia Vergara and she's in for it and you have fun. Let me know how it was.
I don't even understand how that happened. I mean, I don't know what's going on in their personal life, but I mean, Joe is like a real nice guy. He follows me on Insta. What do you call it? You know, we've had a bunch of exchanges. You know, real nice guy as far as I can tell.
Well, you can
Super
have two
geek.
nice people that just don't work out. Like it doesn't have to be at fault, one person's fault or the other person's fault. It can be that they're just two good people that just didn't happen to work out together.
All right, fair enough. I just think it's funny that what do you call it? That well, you know, with me, I am not allowed a hall pass.
Yes.
I wouldn't be allowed a hall pass anyway, but I am not allowed a hall pass because I am like, you know, 2 calls away from pretty much anyone.
Mhm.
The fact that they would answer the phone or not is a totally different story. But you know, I'm kind of connected to a lot of people that way. So the hall pass thing would never occur. And Brittany, I mean, you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't touch her with your dick.
Oh, I hope it's out of concern for her mental health that you wouldn't feel right about it.
Um,
Nope.
you know, I
Nope.
don't know.
Wasn't that?
You know, it has nothing to do with the mental health thing. Listen, I mean, here it is. Britney Spears is effed up like Michael Jackson was effed up. You know what I mean?
Well,
They
that's
were
mental
working.
health.
They were working from a very young age, and what do you call it? And so they're still, young in their brains. They never grew up because they were able to do whatever the hell they wanted to do whenever they
I
wanted
don't
to do
think
it.
that's what it is. I think that's mental health.
I, she was on drugs for the longest time, involuntary. I'm saying
And
that
exactly.
they put her on those drugs. They, I don't know what she's got. You know what I mean? She was throwing it around for a while before. You know what I
How do
mean?
you know?
Bro, come on,
Right,
Britney damn
listen,
Spears.
you do a lot of assuming. And you know
I
what?
might
Even
do.
if she was, who cares? There's lots of dudes out there that throw it around, all like use their position of power or fame or whatever to get laid. Lots of dudes do that. If she wanted to do it, then I say go for it.
All right. I mean, then go for it. I just said I wouldn't touch
Listen,
it
I
with my
am
penis.
fired up. I just watched the Barbie movie, so I am like women
I
empowerment.
but yeah, the Barbie movie's all right. What do you
I
call
love
it?
the Barbie movie.
You liked it? You enjoyed it?
I did. I really, really did. I know that there are some people out there that are like, it was men bashing, but I did not see that. I didn't see that they were bashing men whatsoever. And to that, I say, like, if you are threatened by a fictional movie in which women hold power, you probably got some other stuff going on that you need to sit with and work out.
I agree. I don't think that it was a bad movie at all, and I don't think that there was. I think that there was like I thought it was going to be more than what it was, although I wasn't expecting all that much. But I was happy with what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like
It,
I liked the movie. I really did like the movie. I didn't love it. Like, oh my god, this was amazing. I really liked all the throwbacks and so forth. The Alan
mhm.
character is hilarious. You know what I mean? The fact that they had him playing Alan just works.
Yes.
The dogs and the pooping and that, like everything, and then the teen mom one, you know what I mean? Like
Yes. Yeah.
everything was very, very very well played. I think they did a very good job. I even teared up when they were doing the segment where what do you call it? She was with the one who was playing the creator of Barbie. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
right. Yeah. Hmm.
So I always think of her as Carla. I always forget her real name, but Carla,
Ray Perlman.
Rhea Perlman from Cheers. So I even teared up at that because I was like, this is great. I thought it was a good message for girls and for women and so forth, and
Yeah.
I thought it was empowering. I guess I was expecting. I don't know why I was expecting a little bit more. Maybe because everybody was like talking it up so much
Well, I
that I'm
think maybe your
thinking,
experience as a male is much different than watching it as a female because there's so many things in there that I was like, I feel seen. I feel seen. I feel seen. Like I cried probably 7, 8 times during that movie, like no less than 7 times I cried during that movie. And my sister also cried probably the same amount of times during it. So I think that um as a female, like from a female perspective, it might be a little different than your perspective because, I mean, how would you know growing up as a man? And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean it
no, not
like
at
it's
all.
just a different perspective because we had different experiences.
I agree with you 100%. Again, I watched it from just a regular point of view, in terms of I didn't go in with any crazy expectations. I didn't think. But you know what it is? I think everybody was talking about how there was a million and one cameos and so forth, and and I guess I was expecting a little bit more in terms of who was on and what was going on. The movie itself was great, though.
Yeah.
It was a it was a well played movie, and I think that Margot Robbie was great to play the character. I think it's hilarious that spoiler alert, that they that they were like, she's like, I'm ugly, and they say, well, Margot Robbie's not the person to cast if you want
Right.
to. Yeah,
That was hilarious.
I laughed pretty loud on that one.
That one was very fun. I think I laughed pretty hard on that one too, because I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I loved that they put that in there. Like, we just want you to know that we already know that whenever you're trying to portray somebody as ugly, that Margot Robbie is not who you want to cast for this.
It was very well, like I said, a lot of very well played points. I think that America Ferrara did a great job. I
Yeah,
think that she did a
she
really
did.
good job with the with the parts. You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
spoil anything. I think that the way they did it was a little silly in terms of the clashing of the worlds. That was a little silly, I guess, but how else are you going to do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Will Ferrell, I think, although hilarious and was, is funny. And yes, it was meant to be funny to a certain extent. I think that it became too much of a joke with what he was doing, but maybe that
Oh,
was the point. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, I felt like that was kind of the point of it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I enjoyed the movie. At first I was like, Kim, from Grindhouse, she was like, oh
Uh-huh.
my God, it's amazing. I'm like, listen,
I'm with you,
let me
Kim.
see what it
I'm
is.
with you, Kim.
She thought it was all that in a bag of chips. I said it was not all that in a bag of chips. I said I think it was all that. I think it was good. I just didn't think it was all that in a bag of chips.
Well,
But
see,
it could
another
be because
it's a
it might be a boy
experience
girl
thing.
thing.
It's yeah.
Yeah, might be a boy girl thing.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it though. So there's that.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Do you want to get started?
I do want to get started. Yeah, you are kicking us off with the first one.
Okay. Oh, I'm starting.
It's you.
Irene,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I did me.
You get to do it.
Oh my
You the big
goodness! Oh
boy.
my
You the
goodness!
big boy.
I'm gonna do this. Okay, okay. You have too many dogs. Okay,
Yeah,
Dayna.
I know. I know. Shit.
All right, here we go. Wait, oh wait. Well, if it's bigger than a bread box, apparently now I'm an animal in your home, as per your child.
According to Jonah. Yes.
According to Jonah. All right, here we go. First one. Let's see. When I'm running low and can't do laundry, I wear my roommate's underwear. I always wash them and put them back, but I know she'd be really upset, so I don't tell her. Well, yeah, they're gonna be upset. Yeah, first of all, I didn't even get that far, and I thought it was a guy, not a girl. So, like, shame on me. And what do you call it? And that is, honestly, I mean, I get it. That's kind of nasty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it depends. She clearly knows that the roommate would be pissed about it. So
Right.
I don't know how I would feel about that either. Like, growing up, I had sisters. So, it wasn't unheard of if I wore a pair of my sister's underwear or she wore a pair of my underwear. But somebody that's not in my family as an adult, where
Right.
I know that us women have stuff going on 24 hours a day down there. Like, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Do not do that to me when I'm taking a sip. You know me well enough to know that you can't do that when I'm taking a sip.
And you know me well enough I do it on purpose.
Well, they've got all the things going on down there. They know.
They
Yeah.
they do.
Oof.
I was talking to my husband yesterday, actually, because I read him this one because I thought it was funny. And he was like, well, what if at least she doesn't put them back dirty? And I was like, well, she can't put them back dirty because you would immediately know there's proof after you wear a pair of
white
underwear.
stains, a little bit of cream here, a little bit of cookie there.
There will be evidence.
It's all right. Cookies and cream evidence.
Yeah.
But listen, it is what it is. As long as you're washing them and they don't know about it. But like, here it is. Now, can you imagine if you were with your roommate, right? Say you weren't in your situation, you had a roommate, and the roommate happens to be using your underwear. But then all of a sudden you run out of underwear and you're like, what the hell? Where'd all my underwear go? I had a whole full, if you're going to wash your roommate's underwear for them, why wouldn't you just wash your own and wear them?
I feel
Or
like
go
I would
commando.
notice. I think I would notice
I would
because
notice. No, maybe I wouldn't.
I have a shit ton of underwear, but I put them in like different piles. I mean, sorry, listeners, but there's like period underwear that, go into one pile. And then there's the regular underwear that I wear when I'm not going to ruin them in another pile. And, and I kind
Ah,
of, whenever I'm putting them in my drawer, I put them in like an order of, uh, like I know what outfit I'm going to wear and I'm like, oh, okay,
right.
so I don't know. I think that I would notice, but I'm also a little neurotic. So maybe not the norm.
I I think that yeah, I probably wouldn't realize it until I was going, well, how come I don't have any underwears?
Uh-huh. Depends on how quick that roommate is washing them and putting them back, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's true too. Like, how would you not? I don't know. Like, and how everybody's got their favorite pairs of underwear too. So like,
Uh-huh.
how would you as the roommate not know that you just took the favorite pair of underwear and you know what I mean? And they're like, well, where's my favorite underoos? I was
Yeah.
definitely gonna wear Robin today.
Or
Um,
yeah, feeling like a sidekick. I was going Robin today.
mm-hmm.
And also like don't bend over in front of your because if you have those jeans that like go down and then the underwear is sticking up out of them, like you got to be careful what you're doing here.
Yeah,
Got to cover them
yeah.
tracks.
Got to cover them all the tracks because you
All the
might
tracks.
be leaving tracks in them panties too.
That's right.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, I give you a pass on this one because if you're getting it done and nobody's knowing any wiser, you're really not hurting anybody as long as you're washing them and putting them back. But
Also points for hilarity.
yes, yes, lots of hilarity. All right, there, Ms. Unicorn, it's up to you.
Okay. Um this one's kind of intense. I found a box of condoms in my husband's glove box. The expiration date was too current for them to be old, so I poked tiny holes in all of them. Just found out my husband's mistress is pregnant.
What?
Yikes.
Wow. Oofa.
Yikes.
Wow. That's a big yikes. That's a big oof.
That is
Oof.
intense.
That's
That
messed
is,
up. So like how does that like so I guess this one doesn't want to be married to the husband anymore.
eh,
Or,
yeah. Yep.
um or just I don't know what to say.
I mean,
I don't
this
know
is
what
like
to
a
say.
case of the two wrongs don't make a right, but in this case, two wrongs made a baby. Um,
Yeah.
so I mean, I feel bad for that baby. I wonder what's
That's
gonna
a
happen there.
That's ouch. Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen. Well, you don't know if they're necessarily going to keep it, but
Right.
wow, that's an ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be like, well, I listen to Dirty Little Secrets Club, and now I know your little trick.
Uh-huh. Well, also, like if she was unsure if he was cheating before, she knows for damn sure now, like make like Sam Magari and go file for divorce.
But hold on a second. How does she know? How does she even know who she is? Like what? Like I don't understand the. You know
Maybe
what
he
I
told
mean?
her.
Like
Maybe he had to come clean.
wow.
I mean, if you got somebody, I mean, I don't know the situation. I'm guessing maybe she already assumed who it was and found out they were, I don't know. I don't know what the details are, but somebody's a pregnant. Somebody
Somebody's
else
in
was a cheating.
trouble. Somebody's in trouble.
Yeah.
Oy, 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 oy.
Also, how
Ouch.
do you not notice a hole in the package? I guess you're not really looking for it if you're just trying to get
Tiny
after
holes,
it.
yeah. Well, I mean that's been a thing. I mean,
Yeah.
there are people that had done that just in general. They would go into the stores and take a pin and poke it through,
Ooh,
Yeah,
that is
people did
rough.
that. And when people are in the midst of getting it on, they're not sitting and
They're
looking
not,
at
yeah,
it.
they're ripping that thing open with their teeth and trying to get it on as fast as they can.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if they're using them.
Right.
So, like I don't know. I
Yowza.
I don't know,
Well,
man.
Good luck to you. Good luck
Good luck
to
to
that
you.
baby, especially.
Yeah. I feel bad for the baby. I feel bad for do you feel bad for the mistress?
Um, I, here's the thing. I don't know that I can say I feel bad for any of them or none of them because I don't know the actual situation. So
Right.
having no context into the relationships whatsoever, I'm just going to
Right.
remove myself from it and say, like, good luck to all of you. Mistakes were made. Clearly, mistakes were made.
Good luck to all
And
of you.
hopefully, there's some healing involved and you can go out and live your best lives, all three of you. Four,
True.
there's a baby. All four of you.
Wow. Oh my Lord. All right. Let's move on.
Oh, I have to preface the next one because
Okay.
this one was one that immediately I knew had to go on today's show. And you will see by the last one. But go ahead. Let's read the third one.
Wait, did Jalapeno Girl?
Jalapeno Girl did write in, but
Okay.
apparently we have a boy also. Go ahead, read it.
Oh, okay. Maybe we're hooking people up. Let's
Maybe.
see. I like it when my girlfriend puts hot sauce in her mouth before giving me a blowjob. It has this numbing effect that makes me last longer. Well, well then. Hot, hot, hot. Ouch. Um, okay. Now let me preface the fact that, I I do not sit and diddle myself. What do you call it? I have someone to do that for me. My hands at times when I was very much so pushing the hot sauces, my hot sauce line and so
Mm-hmm.
forth, on the days
They were
where
always a little spicy.
well, yeah. So like I would, you can't help but get the capsaicin in your fingers. You know what I mean? If you're handling
Totally.
it all day long. So when you'd forget when you go to the bathroom, and I go to hold it, and then all of a
Mm-hmm.
sudden I'm like, what? It's on fire. So my point being is that what do you call it? Like just touching it a little bit with the capsaicin in your fingers is already like a very, very excruciatingly like hot. So I don't understand why anybody would want that.
Some people like that. Pain is pleasure.
We do know this. It's funny because again, first thing I think of is Jalapeno Girl. Like,
I know. I was like,
you
did
know,
we just find her soulmate?
they could be sitting there and like plugging each other up. I mean, I,
Well, so
uh,
my other question for this, like, okay, great, it makes you last longer. I mean, first of all, I don't want to do anything to make anyone last longer. Okay. I'm like, let's go, let's go, let's go. My husband is so lucky.
no, that's awful.
But are you having sex with your girlfriend after this? Or is she like giving you a blowjob to completion? Like, because I imagine that if you are having sex with her after this, that she's
Her
hurting her
chooch,
vag too.
her chooch is done, done.
Yeah, it's a
You have a
fire
little bit.
chooch.
If I had a little bit of capsaicin on my finger and touched just touched of a JJ, that thing's burning up like freaking hellfire. It's no, no. Listen again. Perfect for Jalapeno Girl.
Yes.
Um, unless this other girl is like Jalapeno Girl,
And
I don't
maybe she
know.
is.
But it gets in the skin, Day.
Yeah.
It gets in the skin.
Oof.
You don't even have to touch it, right? If you are in the factory when it's being made, and it's just like it's in the air, you know what I mean? You can leave. I mean, it can burn your eyes. Sometimes you have to wear like goggles and stuff like that. It'll gets in your skin, and you touch somebody and they're burning.
Oh my
So
goodness. That feels like it can't even be good for the lungs. Like, do you have to wear a mask in there? Because it feels like you'll be like burning some esophagus hairs or something.
sometimes they do. Yeah, sometimes they do. It depends on how many peppers and how hot the peppers, but yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it could get pretty nasty and gnarly.
Hot saucing is a dangerous job.
It is. But I mean, look, if this is what gets him off, well then, alrighty then. Like
Yep.
all right.
I do think that maybe we have your soulmate here, though. So
And not my soulmate.
no. Jalapeno Girl's soulmate.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Jalapeno Girl?
I am ready for Jalapeno Girl.
I always love it whenever we get emails from her. She says, "Hello, my friends. Long time no see. I have missed you guys. I have a little update.
Okay.
If I recall, last time I messaged you, I was working on getting into shape. I do remember her saying that, and I still stand by our telling her that she's beautiful just the way she is.
Yes.
That is finally coming to fruition, slowly but surely. I've given up alcohol and crappy foods. Lame, I know. I was thinking by this time next year, I may create an OnlyFans page, though. I'm not sure if there would even be a market for that. Does anyone want to see me suck on a big jalapeno, take a bite, stick my fingers inside the jalapeno, and then rub my clit with jalapeno juice until it until it mixes with my own juices? Question mark, exclamation point. I'm sure there's a market for that, Jalapeno Girl. Not sure. Thought I would run it by you, though. Also trying out some new spicy things. We'll update that stuff later, though. Love you both." Brims face.
You want to help me pick my jaw up from the ground?
Yeah.
All right there, Holly. Wow. Okay. Listen, if that's the way you want to go and that's the route you want to go, so be it. Once you go to that side and do OnlyFans stuff and all that, just keep in mind that follows you wherever you go and so forth. If you're okay with that, then so be it. Totally. In my opinion, like it is what it is. If you're into that stuff, that's great. We support you 110%.
I know that. I mean, if there is a market out there for feet, then there's definitely a market out there for all of the spicy, fun stuff that you want to do. If that's the direction that you want to go in, again, support you. Also, I know there's a market because some dude just wrote in that he likes his girlfriend to drink hot sauce before giving him a blowjob. So they're out there. Your people are out there. They will find you.
Oh yeah. There's a huge hot sauce community too. I mean, there's a huge hot sauce spicy community that, I mean,
maybe you can get endorsed by Brimstone hot sauce.
No. Love you. But let's not go there. I mean, if you use it, just make sure you send me the video. But I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Other people might not think it's a joke. Yeah. Listen, we support you. You go there. You do you. Sucking on a big jalapeno. All right.
Also, I don't think you need to wait till next year. Whatever shape you're in now is going to be fine.
Yeah. Am I in okay shape, Dayna?
You are in okay shape. That's awesome.
Since I saw you.
Nice.
I lost 20 pounds. I'm so proud of myself.
That's awesome.
I haven't been eating. That's not good.
Oh, yeah. No, you definitely want to eat. You just want to eat the right things. Also, Jalapeno Girl, the not drinking alcohol or eating crappy foods is not lame. You're doing what is great for your health. I am proud of you. Way to get it, girl.
Yeah, absolutely. Just don't burn yourself out.
I'm like, do jalapenos, do they quicken your metabolism? Because I might have to get on board with some jalapenos.
Whoa. TMI.
Eating them.
Well, apparently capsaicin does help with all that, but I just don't know all the details on it and how much you really need to eat for it to help, all that stuff. But yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, listen, that was fun, and it was always nice to hear from you, Holly. I like to call her Holly because it's hard to me.
Yeah.
Maybe if the dude, if you guys are both willing, maybe we could set you up with the dude, but
Mhm.
while he's
Well,
with
he has a
somebody
girlfriend right now, so we're gonna have to wait on that. But
Can you imagine? They might be in like
unless
heaven.
she's into that.
That's true too. She might be like, I don't want the hot sauce in my mouth. Let this one do it.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Well, we have Jalapeno Girl and her sidekick, Hot Sauce Boy.
Hot sauce boy. Hot saucy sauce boy. He's saucy sauce boy. So yeah. By the way, so next time I'll be speaking to everybody in this on this beautiful show. I will be another year older.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 48. I'm getting up there, man. I'm
Hey,
getting up there.
It's a
Actually, 49.
privilege. It's
Sorry.
a privilege. I know. I was like, I thought he was 48.
Yeah, I am 48. I'm gonna be 49. I'm like wishing myself going backwards. Go and Benjamin Button it a little bit. Benjamin Button it back to like 21, and then I can go forward again.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to Benjamin Button it too hard because then you're gonna end up like a baby, I get goo goo gaga and pooping your diaper.
I don't want that.
Yeah,
I don't want that. But listen, I don't know. I don't know, but can't believe I can't believe I'm just getting closer to 50. You know what? I guess I just don't. I don't believe it. It's just weird. You know what I mean? Age is just a number, but it's like, wait, I'm going to be 50 next year?
Yeah,
Holy
I feel
sugar
that.
honey iced tea.
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
I totally feel that because age, turning another year older and doing all this, I'm like, oh God. Even when my kid's going back to school every year, I go, that's weird. Oh my God, they're in third grade. That's weird. Oh my God, my son's a senior. That is fucking weird. Holy shit, my son's going to college. This is weird.
I have 2 college graduates now.
Yes. Yeah.
How weird is that?
Time is, it never ceases to blow my mind.
Yeah, I wish it would just slow down a little bit more.
But at least, hey, you made it another year around the sun. Happy birthday, Brim. This actually releases on your birthday.
Oh, does it? Yes,
it does. On Tuesday.
Does on Tuesday.
Okay, hold on.
Are you going to sing?
Happy birthday to you. Oh. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brimstone. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, thank you. You know what made it so much better? That you're wearing the unicorn.
Yeah.
That made it so much better. Oh, I can't believe it. Oh man. Anyways, I think that's about all the time we have this week. What do you call it? That was a very interesting grouping of wow. This it never ceases to amaze me, some of the things that we get on this show.
I know. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah. What do you call it? Listen, guys, we appreciate you. We love you. We thank you so much for tuning in every single week. As my dear Dayna says, every single week.
Yes, guys, the first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
Yes, please make sure to rate, review, subscribe, and God willing, we'll see you again next week.
Follow me. Promised land. You think we want something from you, you gotta know